July 1st, 2022. Can you believe we are halfway through the year? I'll tell you what, it's been a wild ride this first half of the year, and I think we're going to continue to see a wild ride for the second half of the year. I have great news. Second half of the year, interest rates are improving because we're only like 3/4 of the way through the first day of the second half of the year. Anyway, bottom line is we're seeing a bit of benefit to interest rates today. And this week rates have been volatile, but they're looking a little bit better. Let me explain to you why. We're continuing to see more and more inflation reports coming out. And those inflation reports are showing that inflation is a little bit less than what it had been over the last couple of months. I don't think we're out of the woods, but the markets are responding like we are. So in the short term, this is really, really good. We're seeing a little bit of relief in interest rates. We'll see if it sticks. But here's the second thing that's causing interest rates to get better right now. And that is that there's a lot of drama economically, a lot of challenges in our global economy that we're seeing across the world. And more of that news came out this morning with some reports that, without going into boring detail, say that, hey, we might be entering into some recessionary circumstances sooner than we think. Those are the two things that are going to drive down interest rates, is if we can squash inflation and then we end up in a recession, which I think both of those things are going to happen due to the Fed continuing to significantly increase the short-term rate. I've talked for a few times over the last couple of months about the term stagflation. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but all I'm going to say is my worst fear is if inflation stays high and we hit a recession at the same time. And that means that we're going to see unemployment go up. People are going to lose their jobs in a recession. And the Federal Reserve is now stuck because they either raise interest rates even more, which will be good to stop inflation. It will be bad because it will create a deeper recession and cause even more job losses. So right now, our best hope is that we can get rid of the inflation fast. But here's the thing that's critical. The Fed has made it clear over the last week that their number one fight is inflation. Unlike a year ago where they said, oh, inflation's temporary, no big deal. Now the Fed's made it super clear. Inflation is the only problem we care about. And if we start seeing a recession while we still have inflation, we won't care about the recession. We're going to keep raising interest rates, which will make the recession worse. But the fact is, it's the painful medicine we have to take because inflation is our biggest challenge. Here's the other thing we're seeing. We're seeing rents still going up, just not going up as fast. That's a good sign overall, but the truth is when everybody stops buying, and the truth is not everybody has stopped buying, but the consumer sentiment is decreasing. I have a video that you'll see either on the side of these videos or down below in the link. You can see all the videos I've done this week. And one of the videos I did recently was about consumer sentiment. How are people feeling about the economy? And the consumer sentiment is our biggest challenge right now. People are not buying because they think nobody else is buying. And that's creating a challenge with the housing market right now, as we see fewer buyers wanting to buy. But it creates an opportunity for those of you who are willing to buy. Here's the other side of that coin, though. That means everybody who doesn't buy, they're renting. That's going to put more pressure on rents and cause rents to continue to go up. So I want to tell you that now is the time to think about buying a home and not be a renter, because everybody's flooding into the rental market. And even though rents are not going up as fast as they have been, rents are still going up. And I don't see that changing. So if you're in a position where you think, hey, maybe I should do something now, scroll down and watch some of the videos in my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of reasons why I think now is an amazing time to buy. And I want to help educate you, not in general, but I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you to help you figure out what is the reason you think it's not a good time to buy, or what can we do to help overcome the challenges you think are in front of you that are preventing you from being able to buy. And if you're a realtor, share this information with all of your clients, your past clients, your potential clients, because overall, it's an absolutely amazing time to buy. You just have to have the courage to make the decision. We see our older generations talking to us all the time about, man, I just wish I had done something back in the day. You're going to be saying that 20 years from now. Man, I wish I had bought before. It doesn't matter whether I bought before in 1995 or in 1990. The fact is, I just wish I had bought before. So don't think about timing the market. It's about time in the market. All right, everybody, let me know if you have any questions. Hope you have a happy 4th of July weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.